You get out of the matrix when you realize, oh snap, women actually like it better when I'm honest with them. I left the matrix a while ago.
Some women.
Now I would say all of them, not all of them.
No.
And here's why: because this is where you messing up, Lamonte. You are still playing the game to try to get with every woman out there when you should be playing the game to disqualify the women that don't even need to be with.
Not even okay.
And here's how that sounds before you speak. Does this make me look fat? Yes. Right? And you know why? Because that's honest. Now, see, that's where you're messing up. You're scared with the honesty.
Listen,
the honesty will liberate you.
You ain't got to be blunt, but you do have to be honest.
You got to be honest.
You can say,
why?
It don't make you look fat, but it do make you look abnormally bigger than what you're
Why do I need to do that?
Sometimes you need to put the candy, the medicine in the candy and force feed it to somebody.
What medicine are we giving them? Are we trying to get her to lose weight or are we trying to answer her question?
Both.
Really? Because that's not what she said. She didn't say, what's a good workout plan for me? She said,
does this make you look fat? I'm going to be honest. She don't have to say it. Sometimes it have to be initiated.
Do you do the same thing when somebody says, what is 2 + 2?
Listen, I say it's 4, but like you can get it another way. You can
according to you, that's too blunt.
That's too blunt.
Yeah. 2 + 2 = 4. According to you, it's too blunt. You want us to say, well, it's 3 + 1.
3 + 1.
But sometimes
5 - 1.
We don't do any of that. We just say 2 + 2 = 4.
But listen, well, women's a little different. You don't necessarily have to be blunt. Like in a relationship, the relationship is based upon how y'all make it, how y'all communicate, right? You can make it either super challenging or very simple. It's up to you as the guy to either want to compromise or want to say, whatever. You know what it looks like. You know you don't look good in that, or you know you look okay in that. She don't want to hear that from the guy that she not only sleeping with, but want to be with for the rest of her life, or she see herself want to be with for the rest of her life. She want to hear, okay, well, sweetie, that is not for you right then, but with some time, work, and of course effort, it could be for you. She want to be sold. She wants to be sold as if you're a car salesman. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Like she want to feel as if, okay, this may not be me right now, but my goal for next year, this will be me and forever on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that sounds absolutely beautiful, and that sounds like a great thing to do.
That's the beautiful relationship,
right.
though.
And that sounds like a great thing to do with the person that you're in a relationship with, like your wife. But before we get to that point, if we do that with everybody, we let a lot of trash into our ecosystem. I found I made a turn when I got into my my mid-20s where I realized, why am I lying to these girls, man? Why don't I just tell them what the real deal is, right? And then this is what a girl said to me. Her name was Courtney Riley. She said, Wafeeq, you're a jerk, but it's sexy. And then I realized, all I did was just be honest with you and tell you the truth, but then they weren't used to hearing the truth. They were used to hearing.
Where was her headspace at, though?
Just a regular person. But the lesson I took from that was, if I'm honest with these women, that's going to turn off some women, but I shouldn't be with those women to begin with, right? And then here's another switch. Me and some other guys went from asking girls for their phone numbers to, this is my number right here. Call me at this time, and then walk away. And if they call you, they call you. If they don't, they don't. But we were disqualifying a lot of trash out of the system to begin with, so that way we had the few that got through were of much higher quality. We were
how many women are you giving numbers to under that system?
Back then, I mean, maybe like 5 if you were feeling them like that.
A day?
Oh, no, not a day.
Oh, dang, all right.
Not
okay,
a day.
Your thing.
Not a day. I mean, maybe 5 in a week, and that's a high number.
Just put your number on your windshield, a
number a day.
Yeah, but we weren't lying to them to say, yeah, baby, you look really good. Can I get your number? Yeah, you fine. I see that so many times from dudes on the internet.
That a lie, though?
Yeah, it's a lie. Here's
if she
why.
look good, that's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie because we say that to every woman. I see that so many times on the internet.
Belle, I want to get your perspective on this.
That's happened to me before.
Somebody lied to you to get their number?
No, not lied to me. To be like, they use that phrase, you're fine, let me get your number.
Right.
But it's not a lie, though.
Yes, it is, Lamonte.
Man, listen, if Shawty look good, I'm going to tell her. If she don't look good, I ain't going to say shit.
Okay, that's you. But the majority of men are so thirsty.
Man.
We're trained to be so thirsty. I see pictures on the internet. A woman will post a picture of her wearing sweatpants, and she's just showing her butt. She's leading with the butt like that's the sum total of her value.
But that should look good, though.
And all the comments, oh, what's up, queen? this gorgeous queen. I'm like,
Does she
yo,
look
this is
good, though?
no.
Man,
this is a scale of 1 to 5. This
ass
woman's a
look
2.
good. She don't look good. That
Mel,
ass look
what's
good.
your perspective on this?
I'm just shocked because am I really lying? You said
You have like the angel and the devil on your shoulders.
I'm just that's happened to me about lying.
They're lying.
I thought they were just being genuine,
No,
being
they're,
nice
they're
about
lying
it.
because they're lying because they're trained to lie to you to get with you. Now, get with you, it could be a variety of things. It could be just to have sex with you. It could be to form a genuine relationship for you to be their girlfriend, or it could be marriage. But it's get with you in some capacity. A lot of the time, if you don't even know this dude and he's telling you you are absolutely gorgeous, you're a wonderful person, that's probably a lie. How does he know you're a wonderful person? He doesn't even know you. I would steer clear of that and be more interested in the dude who's showing less interest or says, nah, I don't really like this about you. Because at least we know he's honest. That's something you can build upon.
Tell her when we go for the dude, it's like, I don't like your hair.
Yep. I've done that before. I've told a woman, yo, you got a big forehead. Really big forehead. Right?
Hey, yo, Wafeeq, I hope you got
But, yo,
insurance, dog.
Nah, see,
need
that's
health insurance.
yeah. See, you still got. You gonna see. You gonna see. I was like, yo, you got a big forehead, but I like big foreheads, so that works for you.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Because, listen, you need health insurance, you need life insurance, and you need a daggone a will in your policy.
You still caught in the matrix of
Man,
having
listen,
to lie and
I'm not
smooth
lying
around
to
this
these
stuff.
women. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. If I feel like this is the thing, if this is the way I see it, like, okay, you look good, I'm gonna tell them you look good. If I say you smell nice, you smell nice. If I say like a female comment, not talking to them, but hypothetically, a female comment, if I say you funny, you're funny. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. But at the same time, if I see a woman in the street, she has sweatpants on, and she don't look as appealing.
Yeah, but quick question. Let's say it's a woman that you're interested in,
Right.
and she says a joke.
Right.
Are you gonna lie to her and tell her that she's funny?
I'm like, yo, that's funny.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
if that joke is funny, I'm gonna say it's funny. If it's not, I'm like, ha, everybody thinks that they're a goddamn comedian. You know.
What if you really like her?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna smile. I'm like, ha.
No, but see, let's get strike closer
I
to
gotta
the
try
heart
not
of the
to
matter.
cheat.
That's not what she would say. She would say, "Is this funny, Lamonte?" Now that's a direct question.
If she's asking me if the joke is funny, the joke she just told, I'm like, well, you can say this instead of that, or this. I give her constructive criticism. You know.
Oh, so you're telling me it's not funny then?
Right.
Well,
But-
listen, ma'am. If you want the joke to be funny, you will listen.
See, constructive criticism doesn't work when you don't set a ground level first. We gotta first establish that, hey, yo, you're fat, you're out of shape, or what? Or we gotta establish you're not funny. We gotta establish that baseline. You know what I'm saying? That's how you wake alcoholics up out of the cycle of alcoholism. They have to first. Everybody at the AA meeting says, "Hi, my name is John. I'm an alcoholic." None of that other stuff is gonna work until they admit they're an alcoholic. So tell the person they're not funny. Now here's how we can make it funny. Or you're fat, or whatever it is that they're asking you about. And if they get mad about it, I think that's them being selfish. Why would you ask me a yes or no question if you're only willing to hear a yes? Why'd you even give me the option to say no? Here's why. Because you wanted to fool yourself into thinking that you were a good person and to give this false image of you being a good person to everybody else out there when you're really not.
Everybody don't accept and like accountability.
That's not my problem, man. They
Well,
need
Wafeeq,
to step it up.
I have a question for you, right? Like, because, and to like what you asked Mel, right? Like, I do think that a lot of guys do end up lying to women, right? Just to be in the presence of them, right? Like, you know, maybe waiting to shoot their shot, or they go out and, you know, they're kind of like putting all bets on all the horses, you know, and see one of them's going to win. Do you think that this could lead to then women being very confused about who actually likes them, who actually is their friend that has a real interest in them and not, and then by consequence reacting very negatively to where somebody gives them a very blunt truth? Do you think that there's something to that?
Yes. And this is why I would tell Mel, don't feel bad because it's not your fault. It's our fault. It's men's fault because we are the ones setting the system up for the lies to continue. We're the ones that are doing this stuff. I mean, if we stop telling lies, then maybe you, as a woman, you could start to believe people. You wouldn't have to be on guard all the time and feel like, oh, all of these men are trying to do stuff to me because so many guys are coming at you bullshitting and lying. So it's really the man's fault that we're the reason for all of this stuff falling apart.
You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I think men do be lying because let me tell you, I be walking my dog, looking a little homeless sometimes. But the amount of men that like drive past me and stop to ask my number and telling me I look good, and I'm really like.
All right, so there's two things. Here's what you got to understand about that first, and I need more women to understand. Everybody listening, make sure y'all understand this. Number one, and it's going to sound crazy, men do not like false eyelashes. We think that looks absolutely ridiculous. You look like you got church fans or something glued to your eyelids. Number two, we don't like a whole lot of fake hair, right? A lot of long weave. That looks stupid to us. Matter of fact, we would prefer your natural hair. I mean, why? Just because we like hair, your hair. We don't really go for all of that weave. But here's why women are doing it. Because other women are telling them that they should do it. They're taking their standard of beauty from other women, right? And then they're pointing to men saying, well, you see, if you didn't like it, why are all these other guys over here going after the girl with the BBL and the long hair and the eyelashes and stuff like that? It's not because you look good. It's because you have a vagina and a pulse at the same time. So these men are stopping you and talking to you on the street because you're a woman. You have a vagina and a pulse at the same time, and that's what they want. And then that's going to be the base level. And from there, we'll get to learn other things about you. You got a nice smile, you got nice eyes, you got a nice personality. But that very base level, they're looking at you like, oh, that's a woman. Okay, she's got a butt. All right, let me go rush her and tell her how good she looks and a bunch of other foolishness, and then try to get in there and learn more things about her later on. So yeah, they're coming at you because you got a vagina. And then from there, they're going to try to learn more stuff about you to like.
Go back to you when you saying you was walking your dog. Let me give you a little tidbit. Social media got y'all fooled because y'all need to venture out more. There is a whole ecosystem of women walking their dog with sweatpants on, hair tied up with no makeup on. It looks absolutely fire. I'm talking about bad as fuck. Like I've seen women I work with that at work they looks okay, they pretty fire, but outside of work you be like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like when I say they bad, they bad. Now it varies. Like you be you know you can have like the COVID mask on with like a scarf on your head or something like that. Walking your dog and just look and throw it away. Or you can have like some yoga pants on with a what's it called? A puffer vest coat, with a long sleeve shirt or whatever, a crop top. And then a man see that you walking your dog, they be like, oh shit, she going somewhere. What? Walking the dog? Oh man, she okay. It doesn't mean that you don't look good or appealing. It's just that to that man or to that person, you probably do look good, or they probably do want something out of you.
Yeah, also depends how thirsty he is.
It does. It varies. But I'm not gonna say you don't look good because you'll be fucking surprised. Some women walking their dog, hair tied with no makeup on, be looking good.
Quick question for you, Mel. Have you given your number to any of these guys that stop?
I don't. I always do social media.
Nice. What do you mean?
Like either Instagram or Snapchat if I don't feel comfortable giving out my number like that.
Yeah.
I was either, how about Instagram or Snapchat? I remember this one situation. I was walking my dog. So during a hot summer day, this guy stopped, pulled over, asked me for my number. And I was like, oh, you seem cool, but like, how about like Snapchat or Instagram? He's like, no, I want your number. And so I was like, oh, no, I can just do Snapchat. That's all I'm really comfortable. And he was really, really wanting me to give up my number like that. And so I kind of just rid of my dog after.
Yeah. Like what does it look like? Like they stop, they roll down their window. What do they say?
All of the above. They stop, they roll down their windows and start talking to me while I'm in the middle of picking up my dog's
Like,
poop.
what do they say? Like, what?
They're like, oh, what's up, girl? Can I get your number?
Yeah, that's classic. That's a classic pickup line right there.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Classic.
That was hilarious, though. Say that again. That was hilarious. I'm sorry. That was funny.
Yeah, it was funny the way you said it. That was good. Yeah.
By chance, was he fair skinned or he did look like me or Wafeeq? By chance. The way you said it.
Oh, you're a little on the darker
Okay,
side, yeah.
He was a nigger, ladies and gentlemen. She wanted to say it, but she couldn't say it. I said it for her.
Yeah, he was black. Now imagine how much smoother the game would go if we got out of this cycle, this system that we're in right here, where the dude has to look at you and say, oh, that's the woman of most convenience right now. there's a woman who's over there. She's the most convenient woman in the vicinity. Let me go and tell her, give me your number. Let me go and lie to her and say, yeah, you look gorgeous.
Sometimes convenience be the best policy.
But that's stupid. And here's why.
How is that stupid?
It's stupid because look how well it's working for you. You see it ain't working for you, right? You see we still stuck in this cycle of bullshit.
Funny enough, like, and this is a different time, but my dad did meet my mom by, like, you know, hollering at her on the street in Peru. Surprisingly,
Sometimes you gotta shoot your shot.
Right. But here's the problem. We're going to take that one success story
true.
and try to apply it to all 1,000 cases. And that leads us, that's false hope.
2,000.
Yeah, I don't think he just asked for a number. Too. I think he kind of like was
1,000,
romantic.
2,000. That's how my mom met my dad.
Okay, great.
Oh,
now
you
let's
too?
come up with 5 more
In the street.
examples.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
But let's get 5 more examples. We can't do that.
Why stop moving the goalpost? Damn.
Nah, let's look. I wonder what would happen if we got out of this cycle of foolishness and said, you know what? Instead of playing this game, which is clearly not working because people are still unhappy, what if we decided to say, you know what? Let's be honest. So now instead of approaching Mel on the street, leading with my penis, she's the closest woman of convenience. So I'm gonna say, yeah, girl, you look gorgeous. You all of this. What if I just say, you know what? There's a woman over there I might be interested in. I don't know her like that.
What would you say?
But let me see. How do I approach it? Let me just let her know, hey, you know what? I'm going to find an appropriate time to talk to her. When she's picking up a poop, that's not an appropriate time. I might say, you know what? Hey, by the way, I'm interested in you. You're cute, so I'm curious to get to know you. I don't know much about you right now, but I know you're cute, so I'm willing to take it from there. Here's my number. If you want to talk to me, we can talk or not, and then you just leave. Or whatever situation we're in. Maybe it's a social or something like that.
Yeah.
You go and find a woman that she's talking to and say, hey, I see you talking to that woman over there. When you get a chance, let her know I'm interested in getting to know her better. No pressure. And if she doesn't want to do it, that's cool. Instead of having to formulate lies and say you're gorgeous and I don't even know you.
Let me ask you this peculiar question.